Normally crime-based documentaries.
I like to watch educational and informative documentaries. Like I really like watching this documentary about life in prison.
I like to watch reality-style documentaries.
Investigative and entertaining.
From this question, I learned that our target audience likes a wide range of documentary styles. This means that we will aim to both inform and entertain our audience to appeal to the majority of teenagers.
Yes, I think it adds to the overall understanding of the documentary.
I do, because I think they're just easier to follow and it's easier to engage with the subject of the documentary when you've got someone narrating it.
Yes, because it helps me engage about the topic which sharing.
Yes, because I like someone to guide me through it.
I learned that our target audience thinks that having a presenter would help them to better understand the topic, meaning that our documentary will have a presenter.
Answered in the documentary, I like understanding and having answers.
I think I prefer them to be left open so that I could go away and think about what I actually think about the subject of the documentary.
Left open so I can make my own opinions about the topic.
Open my opinion because it's more interesting.
From this question, I learnt that teenagers would prefer for questions in the documentary to be left open so that they can form their own opinions, meaning that we will have an open narrative structure for our documentary.
Having like evidence, so like pictures or like sometimes in crime ones they'll have like ones of in the court or at the crime scene.
I think good music throughout the documentary, interesting subject matter, and a presenter who's really engaging with the audience, just things like that.
Drama.
Like when they're based off real life stories and also when music helps set the atmosphere.
I learnt that our target audience finds a range of codes and conventions entertaining, with music, an engaging presenter and real life stories being a few. We will ensure to engage with the audience and create an upbeat atmosphere using music.
Every day.
I never use social media.
More than once a day.
Every hour.
I found that all but one of our target audience use social media every day, some even every hour. It's interesting to see that one teenager doesn't use social media, as this isn't the norm. However, this tells me that we chose the right target audience, as social media is relevant to the target audience.
To contact friends and to look at what people are doing that I wouldn't normally see.
I don't use it for anything.
Viewing other people's posts.
From this question, I learnt that our target audience mainly uses social media to stay connected with friends and to view other people's posts. This means that we will focus more on these aspects when asking questions in our Vox Pop.
Sometimes I think I am quite aware of the benefits and drawbacks of social media.
I like to find out what other people think about social media, especially those who use it a lot because they're different from me.
Yes, because not many people talk about the benefits.
Yes, because you can see both sides of the argument.
I learnt that teenagers are interested in learning other people's opinions about social media and that they would find it useful to be presented with a balanced argument for the issues and benefits.
Yeah, I think generally they are. I don't think I do anything that they wouldn't know of.
I mean, I don't do anything, so I guess yeah.
Yes, my mum follows me on my social media.
No, because I don't have them on all of it.
From this question, I learnt that our target audience doesn't tend to keep anything they do on social media from their parents, because either their parents are on social media or they aren't and don't really discuss it. This would be interesting to ask parents about in a Vox Pop.
I think generally they're probably quite negative, but my grandma actually uses Facebook, so I think some of them think it's a positive thing.
My parents have positive views on social media, but older generations may have negative opinions.
Well, my parents like it because it helps them keep in touch with their old friends.
From this question, I learnt that teenagers generally think that the older generation has negative views about social media, but their parents use it. It will be interesting to see if this is the case in a vox pop asking parents and elderly people about social media.